Hello, beautiful. Welcome into the new moon in Leo, all signs reading. My name is Amber. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am so happy to have you here. The new moon in Leo will be occurring on August 4th, 2024. And new moons are always about new beginnings, a fresh start, a sense of renewal, and the beginning of a new cycle. The new moon will occur in the 5th house, which is Leo's house, and it's all about passion, creativity, and what you do for fun. Leos are typically very loving, caring, compassionate, kind, optimistic, playful, fun, and creative people. You might feel a bit of optimism around your creative endeavors at this time, taking those projects from the back burner and bringing them to the front. Now, one of Leo's characteristics is also self-expression. So you might feel a sense of renewal around your self-expression, how you choose to present yourself in the world. This can mean getting a new haircut, changing your makeup, or getting a few new pieces for your wardrobe. However you choose to express yourself in the world, now is the time to shine. Another one of Leo's characteristics is spontaneity or adventure. So you might feel an itch to get out for that long weekend and go somewhere that you've never been before. New romances may begin to bloom at this time, and existing romances may enjoy a more passionate and sensual cycle. Now, as the sun aligns with the moon in Leo, you might feel a sense of restored vitality between your head and your heart as the sun shines its lovely rays on the shadows of the moon. Now, some other things happening at this time. We've got the Lionsgate portal that opened on July 28th and will continue through August 12th. If you're interested in learning more about the Lionsgate portal, I just did a video a few days ago about it. I would highly recommend going to check it out. We also have the Mercury Retrograde coming up on the same day, August 4th. So there are three things going on August 4th. We've got the new moon in Leo, the Mercury retrograde in Virgo, which Mercury will go retrograde and come back to Leo on the 14th of August. But yes, we've got the Mercury retrograde on the 4th, the new moon in Leo, Venus will be entering Virgo, and we've got the Lionsgate portal. So there's a lot going on right now, and it's all really great stuff. One thing though about the Mercury retrograde in Virgo, now Mercury is the planet of communication, interaction. It's Gemini's planet. It's also Virgo's planet, but it's a very analytical planet, a smart planet. And when it goes retrograde, it can be the opposite of what it normally is direct. So this might mean we might encounter a few more dumb, brave people, because Leo is a very brave and courageous sign. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you end up in a situation with a courageous, dumb person, try to stop them. And then just remember, okay, Mercury retrograde in Leo. So we've got that coming up. But yes, I mean, we've also got the Jupiter and Gemini going on right now, which is expansion around communication. So you might feel more enthusiastic about interacting with others. All right, let's get started with the base reading. I hope everyone is doing really good out there and enjoying your Leo season thus far. Happy birthday to all the Leo babies. I love you so much. Happy, happy birthday. All right, so in the last reading I did, the Lionsgate portal, if you haven't watched that, go check it out. But in that reading, we got this solar eclipse card, which happens during a new moon. And the new moon is solar eclipse. New moon solar eclipse is a supercharged new moon. And we got that in the Lionsgate portal reading. And we also got the moon card in that reading. So I felt like Spirit was definitely accentuating the new moon in Leo happening on the 4th. I feel like it's going to be a really potent time for manifestation. You know, the Lionsgate will peak on 8/8, but the new moon in Leo on August 4th is, new moons are also known as a really potent time for manifestation. So I feel like that's going to be really like when the climax begins. And you know, this year is we're in a number 8 year. So 2 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. So that means the Lionsgate portal this year isn't just your regular Lionsgate portal. It's an 888 portal. So yes, I feel like this new moon in Leo is very potent. Lilith, that's, ooh, Leo and Lilith. Lilith is in Libra right now. And Libra's the next full-length reading I'm going to do, so stay tuned, you Leo people out there. I mean Libra people out there, stay tuned. Your reading is on the way. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the new moon in Leo, please. How is this new moon in Leo going to be affecting the collective, and what should we be focusing on at this time? There's Leo again, popping out. All right, 2 more shuffles. Okay, Spirit, what do we got for the collective? New moon in Leo. Three base cards. Let's fix that. First card out, Juno. That's romance. That's marriage, love, marriage, new relationships, budding romances. Ooh la la. Ooh, Cancer. The moon just moved into Cancer. Now, I am recording this video on the 1st of August. Lilith, that came out in the pre-shuffle. That is in Libra. Now, Juno is associated with Libra. So we've got some Libra energy happening here. Now, Libra is the next full-length reading that I'm going to be doing here on the channel. So all you Libra people, stay tuned. Your reading is next. All right, Juno, the first card out. It's an asteroid of love, romance, and marriage. New beginnings, huh? New relationships. That's what this feels like. Juno, associated with Libra and Scorpio. Juno is the asteroid of relationship, partnership, union, and marriage. Like Libra, it seeks harmony, balance, equality, and reciprocity in these areas. A lunar goddess, it connects with the natural cycles. Intimacy and sharing are very important. The bright side of Juno is intimacy, generosity, reciprocity, commitment, and equality. The shadow side is possessiveness, jealousy, inequality, power struggles, and fear of intimacy. Now remember, the new moon is all about new beginnings. So a new beginning in love and romance. And then the next card we've got out is Cancer. Now, the moon rules Cancer's sign. So how perfect that Cancer would come out right in the middle with the moon right here. I am recording this on August 1st, and the moon just moved into Cancer today. So, lots of moon energy going on right now. Cancer sits in the 4th house on the zodiac wheel, which is all about your home life, your family life, your emotional basis for fulfillment. Fulfillment around relationships is what it's looking like here. And then Lilith is the last card out. Now this is also associated with Scorpio, just like Juno. And Lilith entered Libra, the sign of relationships, specifically romantic ones. So that's really interesting. We've got 2 cards here associated with Libra and Scorpio. Now, Scorpio sits in the 8th house. It's all about darkness, taboo, and transformation. This kind of feels like Perhaps a new relationship is going to come in and provide a lot of emotional fulfillment here. There's going to be a transformation in your life. Now, Lilith is also known as the dark moon, the black moon. She's a powerful feminine energy. I'd like to read Lilith for you out of the book here. Lilith, associated with Scorpio. Lilith is the dark goddess. It is associated with independence and feminine power. It is an important symbol for rebellion against patriarchal domination. An underworld influence, it deals with taboos, hidden forces, and healthy expression of anger. The bright side is independence, feminine power, and exploration of sexual energy. Now, that was in the intro. I said new romances may begin to bloom and existing romances may enjoy a more passionate and sensual cycle. So yes, we've got Juno here, the card of love, union, and romance, and then Lilith here, which is exploration of sexual energy. And then we've got Cancer, the fourth house. That's emotional basis for fulfillment. So, wow, this is looking really good for all those out there in a budding romance or a passionate, stable romance. All right, Aries, welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Aries, I hope you're doing really well out there. This new moon in Leo will be happening in your 5th house, which is Leo's house. House of creativity, fun, pleasure. So you might feel a bit of a spark around your creative endeavors, your creative projects. You might feel a bit more enthusiastic and optimistic about them. You know, Leo is also a very passionate sign, and this can be sexually passionate. We do have a lot of sexual energy here in the base reading with Juno, Lilith, and Cancer. I mean, Juno is love, marriage, relationships. Lilith is a strong feminine power and sexual exploration. And then we've got Cancer, which is emotional basis for fulfillment and home life. So that's a lot of sexual energy there. You might be feeling a little, maybe a little sassy. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy read for the sign of Aries, please. What do we have regarding the new moon in Leo? New moon in Leo, please. All right, Spirit, let's get a base card for Aries, please. Out of Bounds Moon. We got this in the Lionsgate portal reading. It's all about emotionally spiraling. It's like emotions are high, right? Emotions are really high, and you might have been really unstable emotionally recently. This card is encouraging you to rein in your emotions, to check in with yourself, and maybe go silent or quiet if you need to in order to balance out your emotions. Let's read this out of the booklet. Out of Bounds Moon 106. Yeah, this came out in the Lionsgate portal reading. It was like Spirit was encouraging us to balance our emotions so that we could manifest what we desire. Like, that's a really big part of manifestation, is being able to balance out your emotions so you can be in a more harmonious vibrational state in order to manifest. But Out of Bounds Moon It's time to take a full and honest inventory of your behavior in the recent past. Have you been going too far? Have you been acting out? Have you been allowing your emotions to get the better of you? If you know that you've been misbehaving emotionally, it's time to rein things in. Draw up some boundaries. As much as you may want to get your own way in the current situation, you also need to take other people into consideration. If someone has been overstepping the boundaries with you, it's time for you to let them know. Gently but firmly. There is magic in the air when this card appears, but you mustn't let emotions overwhelm you. You could be about to receive what feels like a miracle, but you need to behave in a way that is supportive of everybody involved. Spending time alone in meditation now will really help you understand what your next best move is. When emotions spiral, you can often chase away the very thing you wish to attract. It says, in astrology, a planet is said to be out of bounds when the declination of the moon is greater than 23 degrees and 27 minutes north or south. People born with an out of bounds moon are often more luminous and brilliant than anyone else in their sphere. It says, you're a unique and magical being. Emotions are running too high. Avoid overreacting. Draw a line under the past and use your intuition more. All right, let's find out why emotions have been running so high for you. Let's go here. Spirit, why has the out of bounds moon shown up for the Aries reading? Why have emotions been running so high? And do you have any advice for the Aries experiencing this? Yeah, it was also talking about, if your emotions are running really high, but if other people's emotions are running high too, and, it's about expressing yourself and communicating too. It's also about meditation, and that was like the main theme of the Lionsgate reading. Spirit was encouraging us to go into meditation, to go silent, and, find some time to be alone and, meditate on what we want to manifest in our life. All right, last shuffle. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us about why the out of bounds moon has shown up for the Aries reading? What has got them feeling so emotional? Interesting too that the out of bounds moon of emotions here, this card, is right in front of Cancer. And Cancer, as we know, is a water element, very emotional. All right, and we just got out of Cancer season, and the moon is in Cancer as I'm doing this reading. So, okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us about why the out of the bounds moon came up in the Aries reading, please? Why is the out of bounds moon card here? Thank you. Oh, the Five of Cups. Okay, in the reverse. Okay. Oh, the Star. Okay. Let's go. Okay. All right. So I can see that with the Five of Cups in reverse, there's definitely something that's been dragging you down. You've definitely felt really emotional and burdened by something. Something maybe that you have given a lot of love and energy into is persistently disappointing you. The Five of Cups in the upright is about regret, loss, sorrow. But there are two cups behind the individual here. So there's an opportunity for love. But the focus is on the spilt cups. With it in the reverse, I'm seeing it as this is a repetitive cycle. Like this is repetitive, right? It spins. Something has been repetitively disappointing for you. But what Spirit is telling you here with the Two of Cups right behind the figure is that there is an opportunity for love, you know, in your life that maybe you're not seeing. Maybe it's been really hard to be positive and look at things in a positive light. But the next card we've got is the Star, which is all about hopes and wishes, dreams and desires. So there's so much hope here. And I feel like you're now starting to come out of maybe a darker space where you felt repetitively sad about something or things in general, and there's been repetitive disappointments in your life. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel here with the Star, and I feel like you're coming out of this. You're starting to come out of this little pocket of dark time. I can tell that because the next card is the Six of Swords, which is moving away. It's movement. The Six of Swords comes after the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is all about conflict, strife, jealousy, competition. It's not a very fun, pleasant card. But the Six of Swords is moving past that. So I feel like there's been a lot of disappointment in your recent past. Maybe dealing with certain people that have, you know, either let you down or not been very nice to you, and it's really gotten to you. But there's hope here. There's hope here with the Star, and you're moving away from this old energy. Anything else for Aries? Why is the Star here? Okay, an internal victory. The Six of Wands in the reverse, an internal victory. You've been thinking about things. You've been really trying to find the moonlight in the jail cell. You've been working really hard at switching your mindset and trying to see things in a better light. It's hard though, especially if you're emotionally invested into someone or something. If you're really emotionally invested into something and it disappoints you in a way, it can be really hard to move past that. But I can see here that, you know, you're experiencing some internal victories here. You're tweaking your mindset and trying to look at things in a better light. With the Star, hope, faith, balance, renewal. Yeah. What else? Why is the Star here? The Ace of Swords in reverse. Inner clarity. Inner clarity. Inner clarity. That is exactly how I'm seeing it right now. Yes, you're gaining clarity about this situation. You know, sometimes it has nothing to do with us. The way that people treat us sometimes, or if they're hard on us, or if they're, you know, critical of us, or just rude, it has nothing to do with us at all. It could be that they're just having a bad day, and they're deciding to take it out on you that day. So, you know, just take a step back, try to, you know, bring the emotions down a bit, try to rein it in, and release those emotions, and find this inner clarity, this hope, this balance, this renewal, and understand that, you know, sometimes people just have their own stuff going on in their life, and they take it out on us. But yeah, you're having an inner victory here. Inner clarity and inner victory. You're moving past this. Yes. All right, Spirit, can we get a few more cards for the sign of Aries, please? All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us for the sign of Aries, please, that this story belongs to? Any more advice or wisdom for the Aries collective, please? Any more advice for Aries? Power. Power, yes. Inner power, Aries. Inner power. You always have the power. You have the power over your emotions. You do. It's just, you have to, wow, death. Power and death. Yeah. You're moving past this. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. You're more powerful than you think you are. And you have control over your emotions. But it's hard when you're challenged, you know? People, they're going to challenge you. Situations, they're going to challenge you. And it's not easy to gain control over your emotions. It's not. It's a practice. It's a lifelong practice. But we just keep trying, right? And if you can get to a place where you're unaffected by other people's actions, if you know you did nothing wrong, then understand that it's the other person that's going through something and they're just taking it out on you, which isn't okay, but everybody's on their own path, you know, their own spiritual evolution. And, you know, we can only be responsible for our own evolution. All right, I'm feeling like getting one more card. Let's get one more card out of the Lenormand deck. All right, Spirit, can we get one final card for the sign of Aries regarding the new moon in Leo? Let's get one shuffle. All right, Spirit, any final words of advice or wisdom for Aries? What else for Aries? Can you tell us more about the star? Hope, faith, balance, and renewal. What's making Aries feel more hopeful? Birds. Look. Look. There's a bird on the star card, and there's a bird in this card. There are birds in this card, and a bird in this card. Birds are extremely spiritual. They represent the space between earth and sky. Spirit is telling you that, you know, during this Leo new moon, try to find time to engage in your spiritual practice. Do a meditation, whatever, a ritual, whatever feels right for you, but make sure you take some time out for yourself to really give yourself the love that you deserve and to engage in your spiritual practice. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit, and thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in. It's been a pleasure to read for you. I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading, and I hope you have a phenomenal new moon in Leo. Hello, Taurus. Welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Taurus, the new moon in Leo will be occurring in your 4th house, which is Cancer's house. And it's all about your emotional basis for fulfillment, your home life, your family life. And we did get Cancer in the base reading here. You might feel a sense of renewal around your home. You might even be sprucing up your house, cleaning it, painting it, decorating it in a different way. Or you might be feeling excited about doing something like that. Sprucing up your house, maybe getting some new decorations or rearranging your furniture, stuff like that. You might also be experiencing additions to your family. So maybe a family reunion or a new baby in the family or a new addition to the family in some way. That might be going on for you in this lunar cycle. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Taurus regarding the new moon in Leo? How is the new moon in Leo going to be affecting the Taurus collective? And what should they be focusing on at this time? Last shuffle. All right, Spirit, let's get one base card for the sign of Taurus. take the lead. Yeah, you know, this has been a recurring theme for you, Taurus. In your previous readings, it's been about, you know, standing up for yourself, expressing yourself, taking the lead. If you felt oppressed or held back by someone or something in your life, then this card is encouraging you to take the lead, to stand up for yourself, to speak up for yourself. Let's read it out of the book. Take the lead. The moon's wisdom. Number 100. All right. The moon's wisdom. Take the lead. Sometimes you just need to stand up for yourself, and this is one of those times. The sad truth is that in your current situation, if you continue to act like someone who feels less than, there are certain people who will exploit their power or authority over you. They do this because they have their own insecurities and they're trying to make themselves feel more powerful. So what do? You need to take the lead here to show the world that you're in control of yourself and whatever is happening around you. Step up and take authority. Be the boss. What do you need to do in this situation to turn it around in your favor? Do that. If you feel that there's nothing you can do, then you're not trying hard enough. If you can't take practical steps, work on the situation energetically instead. Do this by meditating and seeing what your higher self tells you. Create a vision board or creatively visualizing the outcome you seek. Believe in yourself. Additional meanings for the card. You've got this. You're wiser than you know. Stop putting yourself down. Connect with the wise goddess Saraswati and make a wise choice. Connecting with the moon can bring wisdom. That's why women in particular and some very magical men have worked with the moon for millennia. Yeah, Taurus, it's time to stand up for yourself. You might have let people walk all over you for a while, and now you're finally starting to rediscover your own power. Let's get some more on this. Spirit, what can you tell us about the Take the Lead card and why it came out for Taurus's reading? Why is Take the Lead here for Taurus? All right, Spirit, what can you tell us about Take the Lead and why it's here for Taurus, please? Why is Take the Lead here for Taurus? Wow, Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you're tired. You're tired of putting up with something. All right. What else? What else? What else for Taurus? Thank you. Wow, the Six of Wands. This came out in Aries' reading just before you. It came out in Aries' reading in reverse, though. Here we're having a victory. This is amazing, Taurus. Okay, what else? What else for Taurus, Spirit? Okay. The Fool in reverse, Six of Cups, and the World in the reverse. Taurus, you go back and forth. You're a little bit wobbly on this. You're a little wobbly on this. Over here, it's like Temperance in reverse, like you're tired of waiting around. You know, Temperance in the upright is about being very patient and zen. But how I read it in the reverse is no more patience, lack of patience. It's time to get moving kind of energy. And then we've got the Six of Wands, which is all about victory, success after a long battle. But then things shift over here and nostalgia gets you stuck from actually making a solid move. You might be a bit wobbly because you're a very sentimental person, Taurus. You think about the past and the memories and the love and the, you know, those moments that you cherished keep you stuck from moving on. And look, the Fool in the reverse. It's like you go back and forth. You have these moments where you're like, I gotta get out of this. This is not good for me. I can't do this anymore. Why do I keep putting up with this? But then the nostalgia gets you stuck and you end up putting yourself back in a situation that may not be good for you. The Fool in the reverse is like fear of the future, fear of the unknown. The Fool in the upright is very Pollyanna, very like not afraid of the future, has no idea he's about to walk off a cliff, but is happy nonetheless, dancing off into the sunset, ready for whatever comes his way. But the Fool in the reverse has a fear of the future. It's like you fear this ending here. We've got the World in reverse. It might be because you have a lot of history with a certain person. So you're afraid to like really end this. Yeah, nostalgia and memories are holding you back. But Spirit is saying here with Take the Lead, it's time for you to stand up for yourself. You might have been putting up with some BS for like a really long time, Taurus. And that's a recurring theme in your readings here at the Third Flame Tarot. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Taurus regarding this new moon in Leo? Yeah, you know, you might be getting out of a relationship and then getting back in. It might be a weird cycle. That's what it's feeling like here. And with Lilith and Juno here, and then Cancer, it's like you might be back in the lovey-dovey phase here. It's like a weird up and down roller coaster cycle. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Taurus? What other words of wisdom or advice do we have for the Taurus collective that this story belongs to? Yeah, it might also be too that you have walked away from somebody, but you haven't fully energetically walked away from somebody. Like something may have ended, but you're still stuck in the past. You still have these memories and you're afraid that you'll never find anything like that again. You know, when it was good, it was good. But when it was bad, it was really not, it was really bad. It was really not healthy. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Taurus, please? What else for Taurus? What other words of advice or wisdom do you have for Taurus? Wow. Guides, divine feminine. Wow. Guides and divine feminine. Either what I'm getting from this is either your guides are guiding you to a divine feminine, or there's some wisdom from a divine feminine in your life and that you should go talk to her, or you're the divine feminine and you're being guided to balance your masculine and feminine energy. Like a divine feminine, a truly divine feminine would not let herself be walked over, walked on. You know, a divine feminine is passionate, caring, loving, but also firm and doesn't put herself in bad situations. Doesn't let herself go through a cycle of you know, emotional turmoil. But if you are the divine masculine watching this, then your guides are guiding you to a divine feminine. Perhaps you've been dealing with a feminine who is not in her divine essence yet. She still has a lot of evolution to do. But Spirit is guiding you towards a divine feminine if you would just release your fear of the future and let go of an outcome. Okay, let's get you one more card, Taurus. Yeah, it's like you stand up for yourself and you lose patience with the situation, and then you feel victorious, but that victory doesn't feel good for long, and then you end up in a state of fear again. Unfinished business with the World in reverse here. It's like you feel unfinished business with this person from the past. Feel nostalgic about it. All right, Spirit. Last shuffle. Okay, what else do we have for the Taurus that this story belongs to, please? What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? The woman. Whoa. Look. Divine feminine and woman. Yeah, if you're the divine masculine watching this, you're being guided towards an actual divine feminine. Like, one is in your energy. One is in your energy, and you're being guided towards her. If you would just release your fear of the future and release whatever this pattern is, this toxic pattern that you might be in. Yeah, you might just be holding on to the past way too much. Either that, or somebody you have unfinished business with is coming back in too. But either way, there is a divine feminine in your future if you're divine masculine watching this. And then if you're the divine feminine, Spirit is telling you to take the lead and become a more powerful feminine energy, especially with Lilith here. That's feminine power. Spirit is telling you to take the lead and balance out your masculine and feminine to be a more powerful and assertive feminine energy. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Hello, Gemini. Welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Gemini, the new moon in Leo will be occurring in your third house, which is Gemini's house. So Gemini is all about curiosity and communication. So you might feel a bit more enthusiastic about social events. You might really feel like getting out there and mingling with people and really following what piques your interest the most. You know, you might be attracted to more intellectual endeavors, a really good book, or socializing, or you might feel like studying up on something that you're really interested in. Whatever it is, Gemini, the new moon is always about new beginnings. So experience some new beginnings. Go experience some new beginnings, maybe a new relationship. We do have a lot of sexual energy here in the base reading. So you might even meet somebody at a social gathering, or if you're already in a relationship, it might be a very passionate cycle for you where you're both being very social and getting out there. But whatever it is, Gemini, I hope you're having a good time with it. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy read for the sign of Gemini regarding the new moon in Leo. What do we have for the Gemini collective? All right, one base card for Gemini, please. strength. Yang moon, masculine energy. Now you are a masculine sign, Gemini. Let's read Yang moon out of the deck, out of the book. Okay. Yang moon, 118. Here we go, strength. This card calls for you to draw upon your inner resources. It's time for you to step into your power. If someone or something has been making you feel less than, consider the possibility that this is actually a soul challenge to you from the universe, designed to urge you to believe in yourself more. It's your time to shine. You have everything you need to achieve your goals, but you need to show the universe your resilience and strength. Now is the time for you to move out from the shadows and into the light. Yeah, get out there and socialize. That's what Geminis love to do. You love to communicate and get into deep philosophical communications, interactions, deep philosophical conversations. That's Gemini. Okay, it says, now is the time for you to move from the shadows into the light. There's nothing to be gained from cowering in the shadows at this time. False humility won't get you anywhere. Don't sell yourself short, and don't even try to convince yourself that you don't have what it takes. You really, really do. The first step now is to think about all those times in your past when you got through big challenges. Doing that made you the person that you are today, and you have all the resources you need to keep going. Additional meanings: don't be a wallflower, go first, transformation is possible now, be bold, and make it the first move. The yang and the yin-yang symbol can be seen to represent the masculine energies in all of us, versus the yin, which represents the feminine energies. Yeah. Spirit is encouraging you to get out there and have some fun. Socialize. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Gemini? Why did the Yang Moon card come out in the Gemini reading, please? All right, why is Yang Moon here for Gemini, please? Ooh, okay, Four of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, Queen of Air. Yes, Gemini. Oh my gosh, Ten of Cups. What? What else? What else for Gemini? Ooh, that's too many cards, Spirit. What else for Gemini? Tell us more. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Death. That came out in Aries reading. The Death card. Okay. And then what else? The King of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay. First card out was the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to your own energy. You're holding on to your own well-being. It's like with the Death card here and the King of Swords in reverse, which I feel has appeared in your readings more than once here on my channel. The King of Swords is in the reverse is a manipulative king. He uses words to cause pain. He's manipulative and he's conniving. He meticulously plans like how to get to you. But there's the Death card here. Death of the King of Swords. A death of the King of Swords. And then you've got the Four of Pentacles. This is a holding back, a holding on to your own energy. It's like you're refusing to give this energy away to this person that may have been taking from you for a while. With the Strength card here, you're finding your own inner strength. And the Queen of Swords, man, she does not put up with any BS. And look, we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in the reverse. This is a pair, a couple, where one is out of balance. One is manipulative, conniving, and cruel. And the other one here, the Queen of Swords, she is finding her own inner strength and her own inner power. And this is bringing the Queen of Swords to a Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment is in your energy, Gemini. That's beautiful, perfect, emotional fulfillment. You're finding this within yourself, and you are letting go of this person that may have caused you a lot of pain. It was harsh with their words, harsh with their actions. Yeah. Stay strong around this. Stay strong. This person might try to come back in and weasel their way back into your life. Don't fall for apologies, Gemini. Don't fall for them. They're a manipulative tactic to keep you under their control. So stay strong. Stay strong here with the Strength card and the Queen of Swords. Get out there and socialize with other people. That's what you love to do. And you will find emotional fulfillment out there. It's in your energy. We are in the Lionsgate portal too. This is a time for manifestation. Be careful with all this sexual energy though. You might have to remain strong so you're not lured back into a sexual liaison with this King of Swords in the reverse. He might try to come back in and manipulate the situation to get you in bed. Don't let that happen. Stay strong, Gemini. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Gemini? The Gemini collective that this story belongs to. What else do we have? Yeah, Gemini, new moons are always about new beginnings. And right in the middle of your reading here, we've got a Ten of Cups. We've got a Ten of Cups right in the middle of your reading. It's like you might find, you know, a new person. Just be sure to not dive into anything too fast or be lured by sexual energy in that regard as well. You know? Ease your way into it. Protect yourself. Hold on to your own energy. Protect it. Protect your energy. It's so valuable. All right, Spirit. What else do we have for Gemini? Any other words of wisdom or advice, please? What else for Gemini? Wow, transmute. Okay, what else? What else for Gemini? Thank you. Woo, we got two cards. Air. Whoa, new moon. Look at that. Look at that, Gemini. Ah, this is so powerful for you. Transmute, air, and new moon. Transmute, that's shedding an old skin. That's letting something go to allow the new to come in. It's a fresh feeling, a feeling of renewal. Transmuting the old, turning something bad into something good. It is alchemy in action. Yeah, you're learning from this whole situation and it's making you a stronger person. I mean, it's right here, smack dab in the middle of your reading. And then air and the new moon, I mean, that's a new beginning for you. The element of air is communication, intellect, knowledge. Gemini, stay strong. Stay strong. You know what you're supposed to do. Don't go weak and let low vibrational people come in and manipulate your energy. You are so powerful and you need to protect your energy. Let's get one final card. New moon and air. Yes, this is a new beginning for you, Gemini. This new beginning it's here. It's ready. It's ready for the picking. And you have to be strong and not let this low vibrational energy back into your world. Don't let it back in, because you have way more beautiful experiences in your future with the Ten of Cups here. You've got way more beautiful experiences coming in. It's in your energy. All right. Spirit, can we get one final card for the Gemini collective that this story belongs to, please? One final card. One final card for Gemini, please. Thank you. Wow, the Joker. I see this card as the Fool, which is a new beginning. It's a fresh start. It's like dancing off into the sunset. And we've got new moon here. New moon and the Joker. It's time for a new beginning, a fresh start, Gemini. It's time for a fresh start. You just have to stay strong and not be tempted by low vibrational people that will come in and try to manipulate you. Yep. So stay strong, Gemini. You got this. All right. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Hello, Cancer. Welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Cancer, you came out in the base reading. Look at you, right there, smack dab in the middle of the reading. Ruled by the moon. Cancer, the new moon in Leo will be happening in your second house, which is Taurus's house. It's the house of money, material possessions, and wealth. So this might be an abundant time for you, financially speaking. Maybe a project has finally ended and a paycheck has come in, and you know, things might be catching your attention, like new clothes, new gadgets, new possessions might be coming in. But as you enjoy and revel in this wealth, be sure to not take your eyes off the prize when it comes to your emotional well-being as well. You know, don't forget about that. Don't forget about your health and well-being and get too distracted by all the shiny objects, right? We don't want too much shiny object syndrome. All right, Spirit. We're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Cancer regarding the Leo new moon. What do we have for Cancer? What's going on for the Cancer collective? All right, Spirit. One base card for Cancer, please. Wow, day moon, love. Look at that. And we've got Juno, the card of love, romance, relationships. Lilith, powerful feminine energy, sexual energy. Cancer right in the middle, which is emotional basis for fulfillment and home life. And then we've got day moon, love. The spark might be reignited within your relationships. If you are already in a relationship, then you might be going through a really passionate cycle right now, really passionate experience between you and your partner. Either that, or you just are feeling so much better these days. And that came out in your last full-length reading. It was like a total sense of renewal. It was a huge change from the readings previously on my channel. Yeah, you know, summer is here and love is in the air. And we're in Leo season now, which is the season of passion, right? Not just passion between people, but passions for projects, and the sense of adventure returns, and the nights are warm, and it's just a time for fun and adventure. All right, let's read day moon. Day moon. 34. Love. There's something miraculous about seeing the moon during the day. Agreed? And there's something even more miraculous about love. There is also something miraculous afoot, quite possibly to do with love. When you draw this card, it suggests that although there still may be challenges, and aren't there always challenges in relationships? You have a relationship that's worth thinking about. Love is dawning. Love is rising, like the day moon. If you're in a troubled relationship of any kind, personal or professional, take this card as a sign that the toughest obstacles are behind you. The way to find partnership happiness now is to remove your ego from the situation and allow the purity of your feelings to guide you. If you're attracted to someone, this card is a sign to show your feelings, even in a non-romantic situation. The message of this card is similar. It's crucial to show someone else involved in your question how you feel. Your feelings are more important than your ego. Yeah, and that's like the feeling of the new moon in Leo in your second house. It's like your feelings are more important than your ego. The second house is about money, wealth, and possessions. That's feels ego-based, right? But your feelings are more important than your ego. So express yourself and how you feel. Better days are dawning. Bluer skies are ahead of you. Live for love, and love will live for you. Additional meanings. Something unexpected is about to happen. Stay tuned. A secret is about to be exposed. Ooh. Working with the moon will help you now. Life is what you make it. It's time to start seeing life's magic. As the moon moves into her quarter moon phases, especially after full moon conditions, especially after full moon, conditions develop for us to have a day moon, i.e. to see the moon during the day, because she's far away enough from the sun and rises or sets during the daylight. Yeah, you're definitely having a more happy and passionate cycle if you're in a relationship. I love something unexpected is about to happen. Stay tuned. Ooh, let's ask Spirit what this secret might be. Okay, let's go here. Spirit, can you tell us more about the day moon card and why it's here for Cancer? Why is day moon here for Cancer? New moon and Leo reading. All right, Spirit, why is day moon here for Cancer, please? Wow, okay. Page of Wands, 9 of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Wands. Wow, look at all that Wands, fiery, passionate energy there. Okay, let's get another card. And the Devil. Whoa, where'd that come from? Where did that come from? Okay, so... Yeah, you're feeling this Leo energy for sure with all this Wands. I mean, the Page of Wands it's a creative endeavor. It's starting a new journey, a creative project, right? It's like you feel optimistic and enthusiastic about a creative project. Perhaps you're starting a new creative project or you're about to. But right now, we've got the 9 of Cups in reverse and the Devil here, which can be a little bit too much party. So be careful to not overdo it in the party scene. You know, get a little bit too crazy with the drinky poo and, you know, whatever else you might be doing. Spirit is saying here, have fun, but not too much fun. All right, I want to know about this secret though. What's the secret? Maybe Spirit doesn't want to tell me about the secret because it's supposed to be a secret. All right, Spirit, what else for Cancer, please? What else for Cancer? Yeah, the Nine of Cups is also seen as a wish fulfillment. So maybe that could be the secret, like a wish that you've put an order in with the universe, and you have a wish in mind of something that you want, and it's still a secret at this time. Like it's a wish that's not fulfilled yet. Yeah, the Devil though, the Devil here, that is it can be, you know, it can be addictions. It can be addictions, it can be overindulgence and, you know, drugs, alcohol, partying, sex. Yeah. So be careful with that, with the Devil here. I think it's just a little gentle nudge from Spirit to not overdo it. All right, what else do we have for Cancer? Okay. Any other words of advice or wisdom for Cancer, please? You know, it's funny. Ooh, friendship. Yeah. It's funny. I was just looking at this card and it's day, moon, love. And down here at the bottom of the card are mushrooms. And as I was shuffling, I was like, day tripping? Day tripping? Are you day tripping, Cancer? And then we've got friendship here. Friendship. Yeah, you're spending a lot more time with friends and family. Having more fun. What else? What else for Cancer? What else for Cancer? What else for Cancer? Anything else for Cancer out of this deck? Thank you. Wow, good fortune. How about that? Yeah, I mean, the new moon in Leo is happening in your second house. That's good fortune, money, abundance, Jupiter energy. I feel like reading good fortune out of the booklet for you. Let's do it. Number 13. Good fortune. No matter what your query, the universe gives you its blessing. This is also a powerful time for manifesting. So ask now for what you want more of in your life. It is granted. Acknowledge the blessings in your life and more will appear. The symbol, blessings. The pagan magical symbol for blessings and good fortune. Yeah, this is an abundant time period for you, clearly. Yep. And we're in Lionsgate portal. I mean, now is the time for manifestation. So I feel like maybe you've put in an order with the universe and a wish is about to be fulfilled, but it's not quite here yet, and you're going to have to be a little patient for that. But good fortune is coming in. And this looks really great for you right here, Cancer. Good things happening in your life and more good things to come. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. I hope you have an amazing new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Hello, Leo. Welcome into your new moon in Leo, all signs reading. Let's get started. Leo, I hope you are doing so good and enjoying this beautiful Leo season. Happy birthday, of course. Out there to all the Leos, happy birthday. Leo, this new moon in Leo will be happening in your first house, which is the house of the self. It's Aries' house. It's your self-identity and how you view yourself, your ego. Not in a bad way, just in, you know, your personality and who you are. You know, sometimes when we have a new moon in the house of the self, that might be a fresh outlook on yourself, right? You might try and switch things up, like get a new haircut or change your wardrobe, get a few new pieces, spruce up your look. And I can already tell you that this has affected me. I just got a haircut, I spruced it up a little bit, and I did get a new dress. And yeah, I'm definitely feeling a new, fresh perspective on myself. Wanting to spruce up my looks a little bit. Do your makeup a little different. That kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. All right. But yeah, sometimes in an out of balance new moon in the first house energy, it can be like, you know, looking in a mirror and can be a little overwhelming. But now is your time to shine, Leo. It's definitely your time to shine. It's time to be a little selfish and have some fun. Focus on yourself right now. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Leo? I split the deck and there's the new beginnings. The new moon, that's the new moon card. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the Leo collective? How will the new moon in Leo be affecting the Leo collective, and what should they be focusing on at this time? All right, one base card, please. Wow, the dark moon, the past. This has come up in your readings recently, Leo. It's releasing the past, letting go of the past, learning to forgive and forget, right? Forgive what happened. It's about, you know, it's South Node energy. It's about looking back and learning from what you went through. But it's also a feeling of release as you learn to let go of the past and not let it hold you back anymore. Let's read this card out of the book. Dark moon. Yeah, I think that came out in the full moon in Capricorn, the buck moon reading. I am pretty sure that card came out in your reading. Okay, dark moon. The past. You're ready to leave something behind. Fear is stopping you from moving forward. But there is nothing to be scared of. Something in your past needs to be released. It could be a perceived failure, a relationship, a fear created by something that happened to you recently or a long time ago. It's holding you back. An important distinction to make. The dark moon energies of this card are quote unquote dark. As per the expression, it's darkest before the dawn. That's the darkness we're talking about here. So when this card comes up, you're at a precipice of some kind. Either you fall back into the past or you decide to call your energies back into you so that you no longer have a part of your energetic body stuck in the past. The energy around you now holds the literally awesome power of the dark goddess, whom we are all taught to fear, but who in truth helps us break through the past. Clear out negativity now to make space for something new and better. That's the message of this card. Your dreams about the past are a clue to your situation. You're about to turn the corner at last. It's dark before the dawn. There's nothing to fear. And embrace your power. The dark moon comes at the end of the lunar cycle. Yeah. It's not something you learn about in most astrology schools, but it's one of the most powerful moments in the lunar cycle. Pay attention when this card comes up. Dark moon. Yeah, that's new moon energy, isn't it? New moon is a dark moon. It's a new beginning, a fresh start. It's time to move on. It's time to move on from something and step into the new you. Look on this card. Do you see the snakes on either side of the figure? Snakes represent transmutation. It's a transformational energy. It's shedding the old, right? Shedding the skin of the past. Spirit is getting you ready for something new. Let's find out what it is. Ooh, how exciting. Let's go here. Spirit, I can see that you're getting the Leo Collective ready for something new. Can you tell us more about the Dark Moon card and why it's here? Why is the Dark Moon card here for the Leo Collective, Spirit? Last shuffle. Okay, what else can you tell us about the Dark Moon, please? Whoa, that flipped right out. Look at that. We've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Misdirected passion. Okay, and then the Knight of Swords in the reverse, or nope, that's the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, what else? Nine of Pentacles. Whoa, and here's your card, Strength. Strength in the reverse, inner strength. Yeah, there was something that was really disappointing in your past. Clearly, the Eight of Cups is here. You know, somebody might have come back into your life to try again, but it didn't work out. It still didn't work out. It was misdirected energy. Like somebody might have come back into your life and tried to spark the passion again, but it was misdirected. It was an immature, passionate energy, an immature, passionate spark. Yeah, somebody came in to try something again with you, and it was a very immature energy with the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it was immature communication. They might have come in really, really fast. But you know what? You're moving through this, because from here onward, we've got the Nine of Pentacles and Strength in reverse, which I see the Strength in reverse as inner strength. You're learning a lot from this. You know, you might have like given in to that passionate spark and gotten really excited about it and thought something really good was going to happen from it, but unfortunately nothing really did. And you're learning how to become stronger from this and find your own inner power, your inner strength, to where things like this don't get to you as much as they might have in the past. You're learning how to not even shed a damn tear. You're not even shedding a damn tear. You're just moving on with your life, and you're finding your inner strength. And this is going to attract something new into your life, right? This card here, it's said in the book, you're on the precipice of something new. Spirit is asking you to release the old to get you ready for something new. All right, let's get one of these cards. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this situation here for the Leo Collective that this story belongs to? What else can you tell us about the Leo Collective that this story belongs to? Any other words of advice or wisdom for the Leo Collective? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is an extremely independent feminine energy, which we've got Lilith here too, which is also a very independent feminine energy. You know, in the traditional Rider-Waite, there on the Nine of Pentacles, there's a really well-dressed woman standing in a beautiful, luscious garden surrounded by beautiful animals. She's wealthy, and this doesn't mean like materialistically wealthy. I mean, it can, but to me, it's more of an inner wealth, a spiritual wealth. And that spiritual wealth comes from experiencing hardship. It really does. It'll make you stronger. I mean, depending on your perspective on things, of course. But Leo, I can tell here, your perspective is in the right place. You're looking inward. You're looking inward at yourself and recognizing how you can do better and you can learn from this. And it's making you stronger. Yes. All right. Spirit, any other words of advice or wisdom for the Leo collective that this story belongs to, please? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Thank you. What do we got? Divinity. Yeah, divinely guided. That's a star. That's a star. And we've got the Lionsgate portal where the sun, the earth, and the star of Sirius will align, right? The sun is closer to, moves closer to the star of Sirius, and it brings abundance, wealth, and prosperity into your life. And then we've got water. That is the element of emotion. And it's also the main card in the reading here with Cancer. Emotion. Soulmate. Wow. Leo, there's a soulmate coming in for you. An emotionally fulfilling soulmate. An emotionally, you're about to have emotional fulfillment. You know, I can't tell you when. I can't tell you when this will happen, but I can tell you that it's in your energy. Spirit is telling me here that what you need to do right now is focus on your independence, emotional independence, spiritual independence, and become a stronger person, because Spirit with divinity here is getting you ready for something more emotionally fulfilling with water and soulmate. Okay, let's get you one final card. Yes, Spirit is getting you ready for something new, but you have to let go of whatever this disappointment was in the past. All right, let's get one final card for Leo, please. One final card. Okay, that just wanted to flop right out. Look at that. The Joker. I think that came out for Gemini. I'm pretty sure it did. I can't remember. Was it Gemini or was it Taurus? It was one of those. I'll figure it out and put a pop-up up. But the Joker, I see this card as the Fool. To me, it looks like the Fool. He's like riding off into the sunset. He's dancing off into the sunset. It's a new beginning, a fresh start, a new journey. Spirit is encouraging you to move away from whatever this was, this misdirected, passionate energy. Somebody came in and tried again with you, and it didn't work, and it's time for you to move on from it, to totally let it go, release it from your mind, release it from your thoughts, and focus on yourself and becoming emotionally independent and your strength, your inner strength, and your confidence, right? The new moon in Leo is happening in your first house, the house of the self. It's time for you to have new beginnings within yourself and to find that confidence within you again, Leo, because something really good is on its way in. All right, Leo, I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Hello Virgo, welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Virgo, the new moon in Leo is going to be happening in your 12th house, which is Pisces house. It's the house of the deep subconscious. And of course, Leo is ruled by the sun. So this means that light is going to be shown on your deep subconscious. Things that you might have stuffed down for a long time might be bubbling to the surface. That, or you're feeling really called to be more authentic in your life. You know, let the deep, dark places in yourself come out to the surface, you know? sharing those deepest secrets and darker places within you with a very trusted friend is great advice during this time for you, Virgo. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Virgo, please. What do we have for the Virgo collective regarding the new moon in Leo? How will this new moon be affecting the Virgo? And what should they be focusing on? Last shuffle. There we go. Okay. One base card for the sign of Virgo, please. Accept help. This came out for Libra's reading, I think, in the Buck Moon, the last full moon reading I did. Accept help. You know, Virgo, you might be feeling really overwhelmed, you know, recently. Maybe with work and home life and trying to keep everything balanced. You might feel like you've got too much on your plate. But don't let your ego keep you from asking for help. I know for myself personally, I don't like asking for help because I don't want to burden anybody, but the people that really love and care about you will want you to ask them for help. They'll want to help you. They'll want to help you. And sometimes, yeah, look at this card too. Like I was just talking about how the new moon in Leo is going to be happening in your 12th house, the deep subconscious, and you can see right here like this darkness behind this figure here. It's like deep dark places within you might be bubbling to the surface. And talking about it with somebody, a really trusted friend, might be really helpful for you at this time. Let's get some more. Spirit, can you tell us why the Accept Help card came out for Virgo? You know what? Let's read the Accept Help book, or the Accept Help card out of the book. Let's read that really quick. Yin Moon. Yin Moon. Accept help. Oops, I should probably turn to the page. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Have you been trying to do everything by yourself? This isn't the answer to your current dilemma. You need to take a softer, possibly more collaborative approach. Maybe you've been too tough on yourself, or on someone else, perhaps? This card comes up when the energies are harsh. Being independent is a great thing, but sometimes we just refuse other people's help for all the wrong reasons. Make sure you're not guilty of this right now. There is a sense that you need to accept someone's help in order to get the job done, or to get where you want to go. Maybe you just need to ask somebody for their advice. Find someone you know who will have a gentle response. In the yin-yang paradigm, yin is very soft, like the moon. This isn't the time to push forward unrelentingly, but rather to see how you can soften into a solution. If you've been trying to drive something on or convince someone of something, take this card as a sign to proceed more gently. Some additional meanings. Someone wants to help you. You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Don't be stubborn. That's a Virgo trait. Very stubborn. You and Taurus. Your ego may be in your way. Bring out your softer side. The famous yin-yang symbol describes how seemingly opposite forces may actually work together. It represents the interconnectedness of all life everywhere. All right, Virgo, let's see. What do we need help with here, Virgo? Let's ask. Spirit, why did the Accept Help card come out for the Virgo collective? What is it that they need to ask for help with? All right, Spirit. What else for Virgo, please? Why did the Accept Help card come out? Okay. Page of Swords, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles. The Page of Swords, that's definitely a spying energy. It's an immature page. I mean, the swords represent communication, interaction. They're a fast-moving suit. But the Page of Swords is known as the spy in the tarot. And then we've got the Six of Cups. That's a card of nostalgia or somebody from the past. Maybe somebody from the past has come back in and might be challenging you, because we've got the Five of Pentacles here, which is a card of sadness. It's financial burden, spiritual depletion. It looks to me like maybe somebody from your past here, somebody who was immature from your past, might be re-entering your life. Re-entering life, and this might be challenging you. Or we have somebody re-entering your life that's here to help you because of this Five of Pentacles. And you need to accept help from them. Take it as it resonates, whatever fits in your life. I mean, always use your own intuition. But the Six of Cups is a card of the past. It's a card of nostalgia, past life relationships, deep soul connections. Yeah, there might be, maybe there's a trusted friend that's keeping an eye on you. We got the Page of Swords, which is a spying energy. They might be keeping an eye on you as you go through some kind of difficulty, a spiritual challenge, a spiritual difficulty. You might be going through something really hard right now. I mean, with the Accept Help and Five of Pentacles here. Let's get some more. Okay, Spirit, why is the Five of Pentacles here? Can you tell us more about the Five of Pentacles? What is the Virgo going through that's spiritually depleting them? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like you might be going through some kind of financial struggle or a financial burden. You're starting to question if you can actually do it. Like if you're capable of making it happen. Yeah, there's a little bit of fear of the unknown, a fear of the future. This came out in Taurus's reading. In the same position, the Fool in reverse. Yeah, you might be really concerned about the future right now. Okay. Ooh. The Moon in the reverse. Yeah, that's the deep subconscious. It's a fear. The fears are overwhelming, and you might question your own intuition. Your intuition might be off right now. Let's get one more. But it's also a sign that you need to tap into your intuition, because you do have the answers. They're always there. Wow, the Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment popped out right at the end. It's like you're going through a struggle right now. Something is really challenging you spiritually, and Spirit is encouraging you to accept the help of close friends. somebody that you know that you can trust. This Page of Swords is here, and he's either keeping an eye on you, or it's somebody from the past that's challenging you emotionally. So however that fits in your story. But it's somebody that you have a past with here. Either way, either side of the spectrum. If the Page of Swords is somebody from your past that's challenging you, or if the Page of Swords is a friend, either way, they are from your past. It's somebody that you have a lot of history with. But it does look, I mean, with all the pentacles here, that's earth energy. And we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This, to me, feels like maybe a bit of a financial burden, a financial struggle. Maybe an unexpected expense has popped up and it's got you really stressed out. And fearing the future, fearing your stability. This is like bringing you to a place of, into your deep subconscious where your fears lie. But Spirit is saying, like, your intuition, just tap into your intuition and don't worry. With the 10 of Cups coming out at the end, that means things will come to a resolution. Things will get better. Things will get better. Yeah, this might just be really hard right now, and Spirit is just telling you to accept the help from others. Accept the help. Don't feel like you're being a burden. The people that love and care about you want to help you. All right, Spirit, can you tell us more about the Virgo collective here and what they're going through? Do you have any other words of advice or wisdom for the Virgo collective that this story belongs to? I really want to ask about this Page of Swords. I want to get nosy. I think I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to ask really quick about this Page of Swords. Spirit, can you tell us more about the Page of Swords? Who is this Page of Swords from the past? For the Virgo that this story belongs to. Who is the Page of Swords here for the Virgo reading, please? Tell us more about the Page of Swords. Wow, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this was somebody that challenged you. That's what I'm getting. It's somebody that challenged you in your past. Might be resurfacing in your life, either physically or just in your mind, and it's really, really messing with your head. What else about the Page of Swords? Yeah, the 5 of Wands. It was a struggle. Oh, and wait a minute, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, burden and a struggle, competition. Wow, yeah, this is somebody from your past, somebody that caused a lot of struggle and strife in your life. With the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's a really mean, conniving energy. And then the 5 of Wands, which is arguing, fighting, disagreements, struggles, battles. Yeah, it seems like maybe somebody from your past might be spying on you. They might be checking in on you and you might not even know about it, or maybe you do know about it and it is causing you some it's bringing spiritual challenge. And you need to accept the help from a good friend, somebody you can really trust. If this person was a manipulative or abusive person, do not even give them an inch. Don't let them back in. Don't let them back in. They might try to woo you. They might try to woo you with memories of the past and nostalgia and flowers and chocolates and whatever else. But if this is your reading, Spirit is saying don't let them back in. All right, Spirit, what else for the Virgo collective that this story belongs to, please? What else? Any more words of advice or wisdom for the Virgo collective that this story belongs to? Okay. Wow, good fortune. That came out for Cancer. So we've got guides, divine masculine, good fortune. You're being guided towards a more stable, strong energy. A divine masculine here. Either that or a spirit is encouraging you to become more stable and firm and grounded in your energy, more masculine. You might be, it doesn't matter if you have a male or female body. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. And this is encouragement to become more masculine, to embody more masculine energy. I'd like to read the Divine Masculine out of the book here. You might be a little bit more feminine and passive, and Spirit wants you to become less passive and balance out those energies. We did also get Yin Moon here. And that is feminine energy. So look, we've got Yin Moon here and then Divine Masculine here. That's a balanced energy. The Divine Masculine is the embodiment of logic, direct action, and strength. In his most evolved aspect, he represents the builder, the protector, and the guardian. Drawing this card can symbolize that divine masculine energy is needed to balance your current situation. It can also represent father-brother healing and the healing of relationships with the divine masculines in your life. But yeah, this definitely feels like you need to embody a more balance within your masculine and feminine. You know, a divine masculine is firm and direct, stoic, kind, compassionate, but also very firm and doesn't let boundaries get pushed, is not a pushover. Divine masculine is not a pushover. So I feel like Spirit is definitely telling you here that you're being guided to balance your masculine and feminine energies, and this will bring you good fortune. And this card and this card both came out at the end. So it's like you're on the right path. You're headed in the right direction. But, you know, we're all a work in progress, aren't we? All right, Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Hello, Libra. Welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Libra, the new moon in Leo is going to be happening in your 11th house, which is Aquarius's house. And Aquarius is all about the hopes, wishes, dreams, community, friendships. So the new moons are always about new beginnings. So you might be making some more contacts in the present moment. You might be making new contacts, making new friends, but you also might be rekindling old friendships as well. But either way, there's going to be some new beginnings around friendships, maybe new experiences, new adventures to be had with friends. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Libra, please. How is the new moon in Leo going to be affecting the Libra collective? And what should they be focusing on at this time? Here to get an energy reading for Libra. Libra. All right, Spirit. One base card for Libra. Strength. This came out for Gemini. This same card came out for Gemini. Yang moon. It's very interesting because I just did Virgo's reading and the yin moon came out for Virgo. And now we have yang moon, strong, strength. You know, you might be being tested at this time. Your strength might be being tested. You know, after a period of challenging obstacles to overcome, your strength might be being tested at this time, but Spirit knows and is letting you know that you are strong. You are extremely strong. And I think you're just now starting to realize how capable you actually are. You are incredibly strong and capable, and you have such a good head on your shoulders. You can take on anything. You could take on anything, Libra. You are so powerful and strong, and you've got Lilith in your sign right now. Lilith, the powerful feminine energy. Powerful feminine energy. She takes no BS from no one. Yes, you've got Lilith in your sign right now, Libra. You are strong. And look, Juno's here too. That's another one of your cards. So we've got a lot of Libra energy right here in the base reading. But yes, Spirit is saying you are stronger than you know, and you might be just starting to realize this. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Yang Moon? Let's go ahead, just for fun, read the Yang Moon out of the deck, or out of the book. I always call it the deck, it's the book. All right. The Yang Moon, 118. Yeah, that's more masculine energy, right? That's firm, strong, stable, grounded, assertive. This card calls for you to draw upon your inner resources. It's time for you to step into your power. If someone or something has been making you feel less than, consider the possibility that this is actually a soul challenge to you from the universe. Yeah, just like I said, it's like you're being tested. It's a soul challenge to you from the universe, designed to urge you to believe in yourself more. It's your time to shine. You have everything you need to achieve your goals, but you need to show the universe your resilience and strength. Now is the time for you to move out from the shadows and into the light. There is nothing to be gained from cowering in the shadows at this time. False humility won't get you anywhere. Don't sell yourself short, and don't even try to convince yourself that you don't have what it takes. You really, really do. The first step now is to think about all those times in your past when you got through really big challenges. Doing that made you the person you are today, and you have all the resources you need to keep going. Additional meanings. Don't be a wildflower. Don't be a wallflower. Don't be a wallflower. Go first. Transformation is possible now. Be bold. Make the first move. The yang and the yin-yang symbol can be seen to represent the masculine energies in all of us versus the yin, which represents the feminine energies. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Yang Moon and why it came out here for the Libra reading? What else can you tell us? All right, what else for Libra, please? All right. Wow. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Temperance in reverse. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Look at that. All reverse. All reversed. I mean, Excuse me, Libra. I've got something in my throat. Libra, your world was turned upside down. At one point, everything was turned upside down, and you've been having to stay really strong through this and to try and get your world in the upright again. I can see here with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse that you are a perfectionist. It really drives you crazy when things aren't going according to plan, when things aren't going as you had hoped. And I feel like the universe is definitely giving you a lot of tests, a lot of tests in your recent past. And Spirit is encouraging you here to release that perfectionism. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. There's always going to be challenges. You just got to roll with the punches. And then Temperance in reverse, I mean, that's a lack of patience. I think Spirit is encouraging you here to be more patient with yourself as you go through this. You know, you might be really, really strong and really grounded and able to access that masculine energy. But at the same time, it's really important for you to be more patient with yourself as you go through this transition. I mean, that was part of the Strength card here. The definition in the Strength card was transformation is accessible to you now. And I think in order to get to that transformation, that total where you actually make the flip and everything turns right side up again, you're going to have to learn to surrender to this a little bit. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse here. I mean, yeah, that's your world turned upside down. In the upright, that's stability, financial security, relationship security, familial security. But in the reverse, that's everything was turned upside down. Everything was a challenge. Everything seemed like it was just going wrong. But with the Ace of Swords here, you know, either there was a big lie that was the culprit of why your world turned upside down. You know, perhaps a lie is what made everything go wrong. Everything went wrong after this lie entered your experience. Or this can be inner clarity. I think it's a little bit of both. I think you're receiving some inner clarity about all this, and you're becoming stronger from it. Okay. But yeah, new beginnings, you know, the new moon in Leo. New moon in Leo. New beginnings, right? New beginnings around your creative passions. Your passion in general. What you do for fun. The Spirit, with a new moon in Leo, wants us all to start being more playful in our life and try not to take things too seriously. You know, try to focus on what brings you so much joy, your creative projects, your, you know, maybe you paint, maybe you do music, maybe you do some kind of craft, maybe you collect crystals, maybe you, I don't know, are a home designer, a home decorator, whatever it is that gets your creative juices flowing. Now is the time. Now is the time for you to, you know, not take everything so seriously here with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, that's a perfectionist outlook. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the sign of Libra? Any other words of advice or wisdom regarding the new moon in Leo for the Libra collective, please? What else for Libra? Ooh. What else for Libra? Air. Air. That came out for Gemini's reading too. So we've got two cards here that came out for Gemini's reading. The Yang Moon and the Air card. And Libra, you and Gemini are both air signs. So how perfect is that? I think, you know, Air, it's your element. Spirit is telling you to do what makes you happy. Be more yourself. Be more authentically you. Just focus in on yourself. Give yourself some love and compassion here. Do something that makes you happy. I feel like you might do a lot of things to make a lot of other people happy. And in this card, this air card, I see you. I see you. And Spirit wants you to do something that makes you happy. Focus on you. Take a day away for yourself, just you, and do something that makes you really happy, whatever that is. Whatever that is. Maybe there's a museum you've always wanted to go to, or a store, or a park, a place, whatever it is. Do something for you, Libra. What else for Libra? Spiritual cleansing. Yes, when you do something for you, when you focus in on you, it's going to be like cleansing your energy of all this nonsense. It'll help you cleanse your energy and hit the reset button, which you definitely need. Spirit, what else for Libra out of this deck? Anything else out of this deck for Libra that wanted to fly out? Focus. Focus on you. Focus on you. Focus on you. Do what makes you happy. If being with friends, I mean, the new moon in Leo is happening in your 11th house, which is about friendship and community. You know, if being with friends and doing something fun with friends is going to make you happy and going to make you feel better, do that. Do that. It'll be a spiritual cleansing. All right, Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Scorpio, welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Scorpio, the new moon in Leo will be happening in your 10th house, which is Capricorn's house. And Capricorn's house is all about discipline, determination, willpower, structure. It's ruled by Saturn, the god of time. The god of time. It's all about karma, patience, practicality, discipline, diligence, right? And the new moon is, of course, about new beginnings. So you might be becoming more disciplined around something in your life, whether that's an exercise regime or maybe making sure your dishes are done every day. Whatever it is, there's a new beginning around diligence in your life, in your experience. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Scorpio, please? Scorpio, new moon in Leo. All right, Spirit, one base card for the sign of Scorpio. What? This is crazy. I got the yin moon for Virgo, and then I got the yang moon. Okay, I got the yang moon for Gemini. Then I got the yin moon for Virgo. Now I'm getting the... Oh, and then I got the yang moon again for Libra. And now we've got the yin moon for Scorpio. What is going on here? Is this some kind of glitch in the Matrix? Okay, we've got yin moon, accept help. Accept help. This you know, this card is all about, it's about coming out of your shell and expressing yourself. It's about communicating with somebody that you really trust and asking for help. It's about releasing your ego and understanding that you're not a burden when you ask people you love for help. The people that love you want to help you. They do. You might be feeling really overwhelmed about something at this time. Maybe you're really stressed out, overworked. You know, could be with your family. It could be with your work, your career. Whatever it is, Spirit is encouraging you to ask for help with this, even if that help is just getting some things off your chest. Let's see. Spirit, why did accept help, Yin Moon, come out for Scorpio? Can you tell us more about the Yin Moon, accept help? That is so crazy. I have shuffled so many times. I shuffled that deck. And the Yin and the Yang Moon cards keep coming out. That is like, I mean, from a broader perspective, it's Spirit encouraging us to balance our masculine and feminine energies. You know, you might be in an overly masculine energy right now. Maybe something really caused you a lot of anger. Maybe you're really mad at somebody about something. But Spirit is asking you to be more feminine and soft in your approach. You know, Scorpio, you came out in the base reading here with Lilith. And Lilith is Scorpio, it's Scorpio's asteroid. It's Scorpio energy. And Lilith can represent expression of anger. It's powerful feminine energy. And so maybe your expression of anger is really coming from a place of hurt, of sadness. And by expressing yourself and asking for help, this will help in a very soft and gentle way. This will help you balance your masculine and feminine energies within you. Spirit, can you tell us why the Yin Moon came out for Scorpio, please? Last shuffle. All right, Spirit, why is Yin Moon here for Scorpio, please? The Two of Wands. Okay, this just came out for Libra in the same position. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. What else? What else for Scorpio? What else about the Yin Moon? Ask for help. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, no movement forward. What else? Okay, these came out, but they kind of, I feel like I fumbled. We'll take them. Scorpio. There's something you've been thinking about doing, but you don't quite have the confidence to move forward yet. With the Two of Wands and the Chariot in reverse here, the Chariot in reverse is no movement. It's stuck energy. And the Two of Wands is like the planning phase. It's like you're looking off into the distance, you're thinking about doing something, but you don't quite have all the confidence to do it yet. And the Chariot in reverse is lack of movement, lack of progress. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse might be the reason why you don't have confidence in moving forward. You know, maybe memories of a failed relationship or a failed attempt at stabilizing your life is keeping you from moving forward because you don't want to go through that again. So you're looking off into the distance and you're thinking like, oh, you know, I would like to do that. I would like to have the confidence to do that, but I'm not there yet. And then we've got the Ace of Cups here, which is a passionate new beginning. It's emotional fulfillment. It's like the dawn. It's the dawn of a new day. The Ace of Cups. And then we've got the Page of Swords here. And that's an immature page. I mean, it's not a king, but it's a page. It's the beginning of something new. It's a young, immature outlook. And the swords are about mental. It's a mental state. So you're thinking about something here. You're thinking about it. But something might be overwhelming you. You might feel really stuck and sad about something. Something might have caused you a lot of anger or sadness. And I feel like accepting help here might just be asking to talk to somebody. Because you don't want to be stuck in this Chariot in reverse forever. You don't want to be stuck there. At some point, you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone a little bit. I mean, it's good. Like, it's good to go inward and spend time alone and focus on yourself. But there comes a point where you're just sheltering yourself a little bit too much. Okay, let's get some out of this deck. Yeah, there's an Ace of Cups in your energy here. There's a new beginning. The dawn of a new day is in your energy. But you're not quite there yet. All right, Spirit. What else for Scorpio, please? What else for Scorpio? Any other words of advice or wisdom for the Scorpio collective that this story belongs to? Okay, what else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Thank you. Healer. Yeah, you need healing. Guides. That card keeps coming out too. The Guides card. That's come out in like 3 readings. You're being guided to heal something. You're being guided to heal something here. Some kind of wound maybe from your past. You know, the new moons, they're about new beginnings. And we have the Ace of Cups here, which is a new beginning. A new emotional beginning. But it feels to me like you might still be stuck in the past on something. You're looking towards the future. It's like it's like you're stuck in a room looking out a window and you see a whole world out there, but you dare not step outside. That's the feeling I'm getting here. You still have some healing to do. And I feel like asking somebody for help might really help get you unstuck, help get the energy flowing again. Yes, that's definitely what I'm getting. Let's get you one final card. All right, Spirit, what else for Scorpio, please? What else for Scorpio? Any final words of advice or wisdom for Scorpio? Any final words of wisdom or advice for Scorpio? Clover. That's a lucky energy. That's good luck. And we're in Lionsgate. Yes, you've got luck on your side and you have really good things coming in. But yeah, you still have some healing to do. And finding somebody, a trusted friend or therapist or somebody like that that you can talk to might help you get out of this stuck energy so you can move forward in your life towards this new emotional beginning. It's there for you. It's there in your energy and you've got luck on your side. Good things are coming. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Sagittarius, the new moon in Leo is going to be happening in your home house, the 9th house, ruled by the planet Jupiter. And Jupiter is all about spiritual expansion, growth, knowledge, wisdom, learning, justice, faith, optimism, self-realization, and abundance. So what a great place to have a new beginning energy, right? I mean, the new moons are all about new beginnings. So a new beginning in the house of Sagittarius is a great place to have a new beginning. You might feel called to start a new spiritual practice, but Jupiter is also about travel. So you might be having a new adventure coming up. I mean, we've got double whammy adventure energy with the new moon in the sign of Leo, which is also about adventure. So you might be getting ready to go on a nice trip. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Sagittarius regarding the new moon in Leo, please? What do we have for Sagittarius regarding the new moon in Leo? All right, Sagittarius. That one wanted to stay behind. Synchronicity, the moon's moment. Synchronicity. Are you experiencing more synchronicities? We do have the Lionsgate portal happening right now. Synchronicities are afoot. Okay, let's read it out of the book. The moon's moment. The moon's moment. Let's see, where is it? The moon's moment. Is it on the first page? This is the first time I've gotten this card in a reading. This is a newer deck for me. Talk to the moon, void moon, moon's reflection. Okay, here we go. The moon's moment, 92. Synchronicity. Something is flowing in the right direction for you when this card comes up. Everything is either already falling into place or will do so very soon. Even if you fervently believe that you create your own reality, as I do, there are times when events have almost destined feel. And this is one of those times. You could perhaps attribute it to life unfolding and revealing the lessons our souls need to learn in this lifetime. There is synchronicity at work. You're exactly where you're meant to be, learning the lessons you need to learn. Everything is lining up exactly as it needs to, so trust the process as much as you can and stay optimistic for your desired outcome. Whatever the situation you're asking about, know that it's not a random development in your life, but a step along your path, and it's meant to teach you. The sooner you pay attention to the lessons, the sooner you'll be able to navigate your way to where you want to go. Additional meanings for this card. Divine timing is unfolding. Events now have a purpose. You're in the right place at the right time. Everything happens for a reason, or there is a reason why everything happens. The moon knows exactly where she should be at any one time, and so do you. Beautiful. Everything is happening exactly the way it needs to right now, Sagittarius. Everything is unfolding exactly the way it needs to. You know, it might not, sometimes it's hard to see that in the moment. Sometimes you might feel stuck and stagnant, like nothing is happening. But the gears are moving behind the scenes. The gears of the clock are moving. And everything is going exactly according to plan. All right, Spirit. What else can you tell us about the Moon's Moment Synchronicity card coming out for Sagittarius, please? What else can you tell us about this card? What is going exactly according to plan here for the Sagittarius Collective? All right. What else can you tell us about the Synchronicity card and why it's here for Sagittarius, please? Woohoo! Okay. The Five of Cups. A personal setback. You might feel like you haven't been moving. You might be feeling like you're stuck and stagnant. Yeah, here's another stuck energy. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. What else? Seven of Wands. What else for Sagittarius? King of Wands and the Four of Swords. Yeah, there's been some kind of a personal setback for you. Something set you back and you felt like this was really keeping you from getting you where you want to go, right? It was a setback, but it's all part of the grand plan. Everything is happening exactly the way it needs to. You know, sometimes we can't see exactly why Spirit does what it does, but there's always a plan. You know, perhaps this thing that you perceive as a setback is actually getting you to where you want to go faster. But it's important for you to take your perspective on that and ask yourself, why would Spirit do it this way? Why would I have this kind of a setback? There's got to be a reason, a good one. This, you know, Spirit's always trying to get us to where we want to go at the fastest way, but we don't always see it that way, right? We see it often as a detour, but in fact, it's really not. And it'll just it'll hold you back if you take the wrong perspective and see it as you're being held back against your will. And that's the energy I get with the Seven of Wands here. It's a defensive energy. It's like, it's like you feel like this has happened to you, not for you. And it's putting you in an energy of defensiveness. And then we've got the King of Wands here. And the King of Wands, he can be a little pushy, a little egotistical, a little too fiery. He can also be very passionate and creative. But it feels to me like you tried to push through this stagnancy, but instead it just exhausted you. And now you're in desperate need of some rest and relaxation. Now we did get in, talking through your base energy and where the moon lies in your, on the wheel for you in the 9th house. That could be about travel. You know, this could be about a vacation right here. The Four of Swords. That's rest, relaxation, recuperation, regeneration. You know, I think it's time for a vacation. Yeah, you might have seen things as a personal setback and being held back, but it's really not. You're actually exactly where you need to be, and Spirit knows exactly what Spirit's doing. All right. What else do we have for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? What else? What else do we have for Sagittarius? Any other words of advice or wisdom for the Sagittarius Collective? What else for Saggies? What else for the Saggies, please? Power and growth. power and growth. You know, growth is happening. It might be happening slowly. It might not be happening as fast as you want it to. But tap into your inner power and your inner strength. And understand that you can overcome anything. You can overcome anything. A personal setback, big whoop-de-doo. You've got this. You're more powerful than you know. And you need to tap into this power, this strength. And, you know, on the growth spiral, it always moves slower on the outside of the spiral, right? And then when you get to the center, it goes faster, right? So you might be on your own growth journey and just on one of these wider spirals, but it's still taking you to where you want to go. It's still getting you to where you want to go. I want to read power out of the little booklet for you really quick. Power. You are powerful. You are worthy. You are sovereign. It is time to remember your worth. Drawing this card invites you to take a place in the starring role of your life. There is no need to play it small here. You are being granted permission to display your strengths for all to see at this time. It does no service for you to hide your gifts. Drawing this card can also indicate that it is time for you to call your power back from any situation where it might have been given away. Yeah, you know, you might have given your power to this situation, this personal setback, this setback that you might have had. Like over focusing on it and, you know, narrowing your focus in on it might just make things worse, right? Getting frustrated with it, getting defensive about it, might just make it worse. It's time for you to call your power back in and understand that the growth, it's happening, and Spirit's got a plan. A good one, too. A really good one. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo, and I can't wait to see you again in the next reading. Capricorn, welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Capricorn, the new moon in Leo is going to be happening in your 8th house. That's Scorpio's house. Scorpio's house. The 8th house is all about mysticism, the taboo, the strange, the unusual, sex, magic. It's the darkest of all the houses. So Capricorn, you might be feeling really mysterious at this time. Maybe there's a new beginning around a sexual liaison, maybe, perhaps. Perhaps. Let's ask Spirit. I mean, we've got Juno, Cancer, and Lilith here in the base reading. That's a lot of sexual energy. And the 8th house, I mean, Leo is also a sexual sign, a very sexually passionate sign. And then Scorpio is transformative and sexual sign as well. So what's going on with you out there, Capricorn? How are you feeling? All right, Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Capricorn regarding the new moon in Leo? I want that card. All right, what do we have for the sign of Capricorn, please? One base card. Communicate. Talk to the moon. Communicate. I'm feeling called to have a couple more cards out of this. Out of bounds moon. That keeps coming up in my readings lately. Moonlight, enchanted. That feels like Scorpio energy for sure. So, out of balance moons is all about emotions. It's about emotionally spiraling, or maybe noticing in your life where you've been out of balance emotionally. Perhaps you've let your emotions get the best of you and you've gotten angry or upset about something, or maybe talked poorly about something, because we do have the communicate card here next, and that can mean communicating your feelings, but it could mean that you also expressed your emotions in a negative way by communicating. So however that works for you, however that fits in your story, you know, you might just need to communicate your feelings right now to a really trusted friend. And then the next card we've got is Moonlight, enchanted. What a pretty card. Let's read it out of the book. Yeah, Out of Bounds Moon. That one is about meditation too. It's about going inward. I got this card. I got this card in the Lionsgate portal reading. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. Yeah, it's about reining back in your emotions, becoming more in control of your own emotions, and using meditation to help you with that. Okay, let's read the Moonlight card. Moonlight, enchanted. Number 68. Okay. Enchanted. Remember I was talking about like all the sexual energy and the fact that the new moon in Leo is happening in your 8th house, and that's like maybe you're feeling a bit enchanted or lured by somebody at this time. Okay, let's read it. There is something magical and enchanted about moonlight. Whatever it touches, it turns beautiful. Creamy silver. Wait a minute. Whatever it touches turns a beautiful creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life right now, or it's about to. Life is all about cycles, as is astrology and moonology. Right now, you're about to move into a more enchanted time in your life, if you believe. Whatever you're wishing for can come true because you're starting to believe again, perhaps after a really rough time. This card reminds you to focus on the good while you process the difficult. If you can't feel the magic in your life, take support from a daily practice of just breathing out, with the intention of breathing out stress through cleansing breaths. It might be dark now, but there is moonlight at the end of the tunnel, so keep faith and see the world through kind eyes. If you affirm that something is too good to be true, in quotations, you might make it so. Instead, believe that life can be magical, and it will be. Additional meanings for the card. Smile more, trust the process, get in touch with your inner child, believe it and achieve it, expect good things. We're taught to fear the dark, but the moonlight of a full moon shows us that there is less to fear and more to be grateful for. No darkness, no moonlight. Yeah, believe that life is magical. I feel like you're starting to feel this again. You might have felt a bit pessimistic about the world in your recent past. Might have felt really disappointed by certain things. But magic is real, and everything is happening for us. It's meant to teach us. It's meant to help us. Everything is happening for a reason. And it looks to me like you're starting to feel a bit more optimistic about your future. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Capricorn, please? Can I get a few more cards for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse. Yeah, you're making some decisions about how you perceive the world. You're making changes. You're changing your mindset. You are changing your mindset. You're having an internal tower. It might have been really, really hard and really challenging and really overwhelming at times as you have to work through a pessimistic attitude. You know, what's the saying? It's like, an optimist will see the opportunity in every challenge, but the pessimist will see the challenge in every opportunity. And I feel like you're switching that right now, Capricorn. You're switching it. You're starting to become more optimistic about the challenges. Beautiful. I love this for you, Capricorn. Okay, let's get one last card for the Capricorn Collective. All right, Spirit, what else for Capricorn, please? Any other words of advice or wisdom for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? Woohoo! Oh my gosh, soulmate. How many times does this come out in your readings on my channel, Capricorn? How many times? I've lost count. I've lost count. If you're new to my channel, go back and watch the Capricorn readings. This card comes out all the time in your readings. It's like, this is in your energy. This is in your energy. The soulmate card is not only about a person, right? A soulmate, a soul contract, but it's about integration. And Spirit is encouraging you to integrate these parts of yourself and to learn more about yourself and change your attitude, because when you do, you're gonna start attracting this. It's gonna be magnetized, pulled in towards you the more that you work on yourself internally. Yeah, you're balancing your mindset, you're balancing your thoughts, and you're taking a different perspective on things. Becoming more optimistic. Yeah. And it took a tower to make this happen, though. It took a really challenging life experience in order to bring you to this point. But you are getting there. You are getting there, and it's drawing in your soulmate. How exciting, Capricorn. This is beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Aquarius, welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Aquarius, the new moon in Leo will be activating your 7th house, which is Libra's house. It's the house of relationships and commitment. And of course, the new moons are always about new beginnings. So this could be a new beginning in love for you, Aquarius. It is written into the stars, you know, with the planetary alignments right now, the Lionsgate portal, the new moon in Leo. We've got Cancer here. We've got Juno, which is Libra's asteroid. So, I mean, the cards are all saying it. The energy is saying it. The planets are saying it. You know, you might be meeting somebody new. And it's going to be important for you to stay open-minded to this. You know, don't let past pain and hurt hold you back from exploring an opportunity. Aquarius, you deserve love. You definitely deserve love. You deserve a harmonious, balanced partnership. And, you know, keep an optimistic perspective on it. You know, manifestations, they can take a while too. Like, If you're trying to manifest something, don't expect it to happen overnight, you know? Manifestations can take even years. Like, I've had manifestations take years to realize. But then when they do, I'm like, wow, I planted that seed a while ago and it just took a long time to grow this big, you know? A tree doesn't grow overnight. It takes years sometimes in order to get to a fruit, you know? I think an apple tree takes like 6 years to fruit, like 6 years from seed to fruit. Yeah, something crazy like that. So, you know, this is in your energy. It's in your energy, and I feel that it's coming in for you. Now, Aquarius, if you're already in a relationship, this energy is stating that your relationship could be deepening at this time. So enjoy that, embrace that, and be grateful for that. Sounds lovely. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Aquarius, please. How is the new moon in Leo going to be affecting the Aquarius collective? And what should they be focusing on at this time? Last shuffle. All right. Aquarius, please. All right. What do we have for Aquarius, Spirit? One base card. Shadow work. First card out is shadow work. And let's read it out of the book. This is Night Moon. Number 104. Night Moon, shadow work. You're being asked to face your dark side in terms of your current situation. Be honest. What part of you are you ashamed of? What is triggering you right now? These are some of the questions the universe and the moon would like you to ask yourself now. We all have a shadow side, and yours needs looking at when this card comes up. Your shadow is the part of you that you fear or are ashamed of and find hard to love. Until you learn to embrace your shadow, it can get in your way. And whatever blockage you're facing now almost certainly comes from the fact that there is something you don't want to admit to yourself or someone else. Maybe you need to confess that you're not as happy as you've been making out, or maybe someone else needs to let you know that. Maybe you've had dark thoughts that have impeded your progress. It's all good. Learning to love all parts of you is key here. The outcome you're chasing now lies on the other side of your fears. Additional meanings for the card. Accept yourself, shadow and all. See your situation through loving eyes. Release a grudge you have against someone. Try shadow journaling for more insight into your question. And forgive yourself and love yourself. In psychology, the shadow self is a concept introduced initially by the renowned Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. It describes aspects of our personality that we reject and repress. You know, this might keep you from having that new beginning in love, romance, and relationship is self-consciousness. You know, you might keep these aspects of this to yourself, you know, out of maybe shame, or you feel like you should be more evolved or something, like you should be more highly evolved. But you know what? What's really highly evolved is being able to turn around and look at your shadows and admit to them. That's a highly evolved individual when you can be authentic with your shadows, authentic with those sides of yourself that you're still working on. Because it's like you gotta admit it first. You gotta admit these dark sides to yourself first. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Night Moon card, shadow work, for the Aquarius collective? One more shuffle. Woo. All right, Spirit, what can you tell us about the shadow work card and why it came out for the Aquarius reading, please? What is shadow work here for Aquarius? New Moon in Leo. That wanted to come out. Okay, the Two of Wands. Yeah, what else? Okay, Ten of Swords in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. What else? Death in the reverse. Wow, that's a lot of resistance. Wow, I saw that when I was shuffling. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, it's like an energy of stuck in the past. Like there's something that you've been carrying. There's something that's stuck in your energy. It's something that you've held on to, maybe even for multiple lifetimes. It's something that's just kind of a leech on your energy. It might be an experience that you had. It could be this lifetime, maybe an experience you had when you were younger. Like preteen, that's kind of been stuck with you. The Two of Wands in the upright is about, it's planning, it's future planning. But in the reverse, it's like a lack of plans, right? Or you're not planning for things properly. Yeah, the Death in reverse. It's like, there's something that you're having a hard time letting go of. There's something you're having a really hard time letting go of. And I mean, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, that is a feeling of letting go. It's like you're letting the swords fall out of your back. Like a big betrayal, something that really, really hurt you, really hit hard. You're trying to get over. You're still trying to overcome this. But for some reason, you're in a bit of resistance to fully letting go. It's like you're not quite there yet. The transformation is in the energy, but it's like you're not quite there yet. And I feel like Spirit is saying that it might be because you need to approach this in a different way with the Two of Wands here in the reverse. It's like your approach just needs some tweaking. And then we've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I mean, that's getting over worrying, sleepless nights, anxiety, pressure. It's like you're working on this. This is definitely, I mean, it's shadow work right here. It clearly is shadow work. I can see with the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in the reverse that you're working on overcoming something. Death in the reverse. But it's like you're not quite there yet. The transformation hasn't quite happened. But you're working on it. I can see that you are definitely working on it. Spirit, what else can you tell us for the Aquarius collective? How can they use this new moon in Leo to help them work through these shadows? feel like once you work through these shadows, once you get through this and you finally, you know, up level, like get to the next level, the next rung on the ladder, once you get there is when you're going to manifest somebody into your life. Like, plant the seeds now. If that's something that you want, I mean, not everybody wants that, but if it is something that you want, it's in your energy. It's in the stars for you right now, Aquarius. And now is a good time to plant your seed for that, if that's something you're looking for. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a partnership or, you know, like a business relationship too. The 7th house is all about deep connections. Typically romantic ones, but it can also be like soulmate connections. Like that best friend that you know is always going to be there and that you could tell them anything. So if you're looking for another relationship like that, then now's a good time to plant that seed and do that shadow work so that you can really manifest this in. Right now, it doesn't seem like there's very much room for something like that to come in. It's like you got to work through this first. Spirit is giving you space so that you can work through this right now. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Aquarius collective? Can you tell us more about shadow work and why it's here? What else for Aquarius? Wow. Look, we've got the Talisman and Stormy. Stormy and Talisman. Stormy, I mean, that's difficult, challenges, especially emotional ones, because a boat sails on the ocean and the ocean is made of water. So it's something really rocked your boat. Something was really emotionally taxing, emotionally challenging in your life. But this challenge is taking you places with the Talisman here. It's teaching you things. It's opening doors for you. Spiritual doors. It's opening spiritual doors for you and teaching you things that you wouldn't have learned if you hadn't had experienced what you did. I'm being really called to pull from the mushroom deck, and I haven't pulled from the mushroom deck the whole night, but I'm feeling really called to do it right now. All right, Spirit, what else for the Aquarius collective? What do you want to tell us out of the Mushroom Oracle, please? It looks like Aquarius still has some shadow work to work on before they can magnetize in this romantic relationship that I can see is in their energy. It's like that romantic partnership is sitting in the waiting room. It's like they're sitting there reading a magazine in the waiting room. That's a visual I'm seeing. All right. What else do we have for Aquarius? Feel like this card needs to be on top. All right. What did you want to tell us out of the mushroom deck, Spirit? Healer. Look. Healer. Yeah, you've got some shadow work to do, some healing to do. Some healing. You yourself could be a healer. But you know, in order to heal others, we have to work on healing ourselves first and foremost. That's what I really feel. This is my own personal opinion, but I really feel like you cannot truly be a light worker until you're a dark worker first. Like you have to work on your own shadows. You have to work through those before you can really truly help others. Because it's all about an energy, right? It's about where you sit energetically that's going to help others when you heal. Look at the angel on this card. Look at their hand. They're making the gesture. It's like a blessing, a gesture of blessing. It's an energetic blessing, right? And we have the moths flying around here. And the moths are known to fly towards the light. Yeah, Aquarius, you still have some healing work to do. And it looks to me like you already know this and you're working on it. And this reading was basically just a mirror to solidify what you already knew. That's definitely what I'm getting. Let's get one final card for you. Let's get one final card out of the Lenormand deck. Spirit, can we get one final card for the Aquarius Collective? Any final words of wisdom or advice for Aquarius regarding the Leo new moon? What else for Aquarius? What else do we have for Aquarius? Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius out of the Lenormand deck? Anything else? Thank you. Whoa, look at that. 7. The snake. The new moon in Leo is happening in the 7th house for you. It's activating your 7th house, the house of relationships. This is the card number 7. Not only that, there's a snake on this card. And look at the snake on this card. When I think of the snake, I think of darkness, right? The shadows. I think of deception, right? Evil, unhealed aspects. But the snake can shed its skin and transform. Yeah, you're working on healing something right now. And you are absolutely on the right track. Keep at it. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Hi Pisces, welcome in to your new moon in Leo reading. Let's get started. Pisces, the new moon in Leo will be activating your 6th house, which is Virgo's house. And it's all about mind, body, soul balance, right? Health, spiritual health, mental health, physical health. And the new moon is always about a new beginning. So you might be thinking about or working on a new practice, something that has to do with your well-being. Now this could be as simple as getting more sleep, like getting on a better sleep schedule, or this can be maybe a new exercise routine. Maybe you're working on your mental health and keeping a journal, writing down your feelings. But whatever it is, it's the 6th house is about self-improvement. All right, Spirit, we are here to get an energy reading for the sign of Pisces regarding the new moon in Leo. What do we have for Pisces, please? Last shuffle. All right, what do we have for the sign of Pisces regarding the new moon in Leo? Avoid drama. Oh, Pisces. Okay. The first card out is avoid drama, which is pretty self-explanatory. Like, keep yourself out of any dramatic situation. Don't gossip, don't engage in gossip, don't engage in helping somebody with something. I mean, sometimes we can inadvertently get involved in the drama when we like help somebody with something. Let's read this out of the book. Moon madness. Avoid the drama. Okay. 74. It is too easy for you to get wrapped up in dramas right now. It's too easy for you to get wrapped up in dramas right now, even to feel a little like it's all too much. What you're dealing with is noise. Don't fall for it, and don't believe everything that people tell you. It's time for you to take a step back from everything that is swirling around within you. Being overly involved is an easy trap. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, sometimes you want to do the right thing and help people, but that can get you inadvertently trapped in drama. Sometimes we just gotta say no in order to protect ourselves. Yeah, that was like the first thing I got from the card, was like, don't get wrapped up in other people's drama by helping them with things. Okay, it says, the more you wade in and get entangled now, the more unnecessarily intense the whole situation is going to become. Consider the possibility that you're not quite thinking straight at the moment. Maybe you need to quell your emotions so they don't lead you astray. Taking a back seat will help. Gentle breathing exercises will help get you back into alignment. Yeah, health practices. Making sure you're doing your meditation, making sure you're breathing properly, sleeping properly. This is going to help you get back into alignment. It says gentle breathing exercises will help get you back into alignment, all the better to deal with the question you're asking the cards about. Exhale and let events unfold on their own time. It could be that everyone in the situation you're asking about is feeling too much pressure. Detach from the drama, which can end up hampering everything. Breathe out. Your energy field will thank you. Additional meanings. There's too much drama in the air to think straight. Someone is being overly protective of you. Don't stress. It won't change anything. Backing down or off is sometimes your best play. You need to trust that the situation will be fine. Lunacy was once said to come from sleeping in the rays of the moon, a belief that persisted through the Middle Ages. Even Shakespeare wrote in Othello that the moon makes men mad. All right, let's get some more about this. Spirit, why did the avoid drama card come out for Pisces? Why is avoid drama here? Last shuffle. All right, Spirit, can you tell us more about avoid drama and why it's here for Pisces, please? Why is avoid drama here for the Pisces collective? The Sun in reverse. Oh, no. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, no. What in the world, Pisces? Okay, what else? What else? Whoa, that flew right out. Ooh, that gave me chills. The Hermit in the reverse. An unwanted solace, an unwanted solitude. Okay, what else? Can I get one more? Okay, the Ace of Swords. So we've got the Sun in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in the reverse, and then the Ace of Swords. Okay, so a truth was revealed, a truth came out, and that's what's affecting this situation. But it looks to me like a breakup, like some kind of breakup occurred with the Three of Swords reverse, and you're trying to overcome this pain, this heartbreak. The Hermit in reverse, I mean, that's unwanted solace. It's like even if you were the one to break up with the other person, you don't want it. You don't want to break up, but if it's unhealthy, which it looks to be like it was with the Sun in reverse, that's unhappiness, then yeah, this needs to happen. Yeah, and you need to take care of your health right now. You need to take care of your health. Work on healing. And, Spirit is putting you in the Hermit in reverse right now, which is a solace. It's an unwanted solace. You didn't really exactly choose it. It chose you, but it's necessary. It's very necessary right now. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is the truth, clarity. This Hermit and being alone is going to bring you a lot of clarity. But yeah, it looks to me like there was a painful breakup. And that's the avoid drama here. Like, when you break up with people, it's you might have shared friends that like end up splitting, and it can be really dramatic. And then you have to pick and choose which friend goes where, and it can be really, really dramatic. So Spirit is saying to try and avoid that as much as possible, and to just be alone right now. All right, what else for the Pisces collective, Spirit? What else for Pisces? Yeah, you're trying to overcome a heartbreak. There is some kind of truth that was revealed. Or you're getting a lot of clarity. Yeah, being alone is bringing you clarity. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Pisces? Words of advice or wisdom for the Pisces collective, please. What do you want to tell the Pisces collective that this story belongs to? What do you want to tell the Pisces? Whoa. Soulmate. Death. What? Ooh. Whoa. Soulmate, death. Yeah, that's very, very clear that you recently experienced a breakup. Yeah. Even when somebody is your soulmate, it doesn't mean that you are meant to be with them your whole life. We have many, many soulmates in our soul tribe, in our life experience. We encounter many different soulmates. And this soulmate was meant to be in your life. You were meant to be together. You will always be tied in one way or another, but clearly you are not meant to be with them, at least right now. Soulmate and death, an ending to a relationship. And Spirit is telling you to try and avoid the drama as much as possible. When you break up, it's really easy to kind of teeter-totter, right? Because when you break up, it's such a withdrawal of oxytocin that it might be really tempting to interact with that person, but you really just need to take the time out for yourself. You got to time out and get some mental clarity, clear your mind, get clarity on this, and time and space is going to help you do that. All right, let me get one final card for you. Nope. We're doing this deck. This is the first time I've used this in the reading. In the All Signs reading today. All right, Spirit, can I get one final card for the Pisces collective that this story belongs to? What do they need to be focusing on at this time? Yeah, the new moon in Leo, this is a new beginning, a fresh start. And it's going to be good for your health because it's happening in the 6th house for you. It's activating your 6th house. Self-improvement. All right, one more shuffle. Okay, what else for the sign of Pisces that this story belongs to, please? What else for Pisces? Any other words of wisdom or advice for the Pisces collective that this story belongs to? Wow, look at that. Peace. Peace. Yeah. This solace, this time alone is going to help you clear your mind and find peace. Look at the contrast here from the beginning of the reading to the end of the reading. Look at this. Avoid drama to keep the peace. Wow. Avoid drama to keep the peace, Pisces. Yep. You know what to do. You know what to do. It's just hard to actually put it into practice. It's hard to stay strong through that, to not be weak and allow yourself to be tempted back into something. So stay strong, Pisces. You got this. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Leo. I can't wait to see you again in the next reading.